I'm gonna try and get out that bolt I stripped. It's been a project.
Got it. We changed the stacker. The more I thought about it and I looked at this big tote, reality set in and I figured, well, what the heck? Let's go ahead and put it in the best spot it could possibly be on the whole rig. Arguably. I hope that maybe they would come out with a 275-gallon tote that will be separated into thirds. We can bring the pallet jack right in here and take our entire water tank all the way out of the trailer onto the ground. We need a toolbox, we need a refrigerator, TV, like to have a bed, a shower, washer and dryer, basically everything that a house needs right in here. We've already got the deep freeze. It's on. Right now the fridge is plugged in. Yeah, the fridge is on. There might be enough room for some plumbing there. And there's enough room to stand. Like here, look. Barely. Just barely. Because we also have these other cabinets. There, we took all the cabinets and doors out. Right here, haven't quite decided what we're gonna do with them yet. Julie put them on Facebook for trade. I don't want to sell them. Money's too volatile right now. I'd rather trade it for something that we can get enjoyment out of, because we could trade it for money and then tomorrow it'll be worth less. Otherwise, we're gonna put these cabinets facing that way. I don't really want to hit my head anymore. Get on a ladder from this side and open the cabinets up. That way you're not gonna accidentally walk into it and slice your head open and then you're all messed up for a day and a half. What's a bummer is that they don't line up. I mean, you could scoot them over about like that, I guess. But then you got a funky side here and a funky side over there that don't line up. Just cover that with white metal and have a bed right here, and then you have a little end table, and then the TV would be right there. I don't know what we're gonna do with them. I mean, they can just make a cabinet anywhere you want one. Doesn't have a bottom on it, but it's pretty easy. We got a bunch of scrap on the silver truck. I cannot find the right size of that. It's a little bit smaller. I guess I could go cutting on it. We can walk to the bus, and it's freaking full of crap. I got all this trim that I'm gonna be cutting up. You can just cut that trim like wood. It's not much different. The trim is actually almost gonna be structural. This one is done. The size is not gonna change anymore. That's done. So we can go ahead and get the carpet up there. 2 more load bars underneath it. Maybe even nut and bolt it all the way through the trailer. I'm not sure yet. And there's no way to test this. I don't have a calculator that can calculate that. That's about an 8mm thread. Coarse thread, self-tapper going into real thin gauge metal, and then fairly decent plywood. And every now and then you hit square rectangle tubing. Okay, how much actual crap can we put up here before this thing comes crashing to the ground? Going down the highway, unforgiving, bouncing at 70 miles an hour. We're gonna put the fridge about a foot off the ground. Yeah, I mean, here's me a foot down. Barely even have to lean over to reach the bottom. Carpet that, and then take this apart, which comes right apart. It's not even attached, it's just mocked up right now. Get this off, and then take this whole front end off. But my welder's up north, the trailer's here. Right now, let's get the top carpeted so the deep freeze can move over, and we can put the washer and dryer up here, and we can almost clear that out. Then we can get to work right here. And then dig that way, water pump, all that stuff. Oh. Quite a few sheets of this metal. There's quite a few of it. And the cabinet. Got that stuff too. And this freaking wall. Oh, I got up against the, put a line on it. Should have known not to do that.
New location for that. All of our stuff is up there right now. We've got carpet for there. Got new carpet on here.
We're just gonna take this whole front off. There's a water leak up there. Look, it's got metal.
Yeah, I see that. Well, the water leak we think was the window, which we resealed, but
kind of, not all the way though. Making chips. Fairly primitive right here, but it's working. It's gonna be a little big. Starting to come through right there.
oh, yep. Oh, hold it still so I can see it. see if the other parts we got will work. Cool. What have I caught you doing now?
We're machining.
Is this how we machine things now? With hole saws and vices?
It's just sitting on the ground.
Yeah, it's not even bolted to anything.
If we wanted to take 1 3/8 from here, dang, those screws are all the way. Yeah. I mean, it'll go a little bit on there though.
How does it fit down in there?
Oh, that's too big.
The one I just gave you.
Yeah, it's too big. Because we're not cutting it out, we're figuring off the outside. So, yeah, we're gonna go get that 1 3/8. Hate to say it, but we are.
Really?
Yeah, we just left there.
I thought it was too sloppy when we fit it around that.
Yeah, but we didn't put it inside of this.
Nope, we didn't have that.
Okay, so we cut a little bit. I mean, it made it look good, didn't it? Cleaned it up. So for the end of it, it'll actually look good. Like, pay no attention to any of this stuff. So we're gonna step it up one more size. To step from here and step up. And then step up one more, which would be 1 3/8. Even though this is 1 1/4 collar. 1 3/8. See, because that fits. See, right here is bigger than this. So we're gonna have to go get another one. Damn it.
Okay, let's go try again. Let's take all of our parts with us this time. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, so we got all this stuff. Hole saw for the winch. I wanted to get a place to mount propane. And then these 2 landing gear are manual. We have that old dirty bastard. That's a good hydraulic one. That is the one that actually lifts the trailer up and down off the truck. These 2 are just to park it on. With the crossbar going across. I'm debating on trying to figure out how to put a 100-pound bottle in here. Not sure if it's gonna work yet, but I think we have our plan now. We're gonna use 6-inch angle iron right here and mount the winches. We're gonna put a winch the other way, like that. We're gonna mount it upside down on a piece of angle. And then I'm gonna machine this out. That's 1 1/4. I'm gonna machine an 1 3/8. So that this collar will go on here, like that. That collar will go on, and then we can put I think a 15 tooth, whatever it is, on that. That'll go on there. All that'll go together once I get this cut out. And then that is gonna run on this side of the winch. I'm trying to do it with one hand. It's a big, hefty freaking chain though. And then we've got the other collar for 1 inch right here. That will go on there, which will actually go on that side. And then we'll put the other tooth on it and use that number 50 chain. And we're just gonna use a chain and winch setup because the winch is endless one way or endless the other way. So, you know, it's just as long as we don't push the stop and hold the button too long, because then the winch is just digging and we'll wind up messing the jack up. It's a gamble we're willing to take because those jacks are freaking junk anyway. So yeah, let's just spend some money on it. These were only 60 bucks, these winches. They're just Harbor Freight winches. This is 1/2 inch by 5 inch. 1/2 inch thick aluminum. That works pretty freaking good. Real thick. Let's see if it's clear. No, it won't clear.
This one lines up. If the table was straight?
Yeah, I didn't even check it. Kind of looks like a mirage. It's all weird. It didn't work. Look, it didn't work. That ought to hold that winch. I mean, no sweat. Heck yeah, let's do that again.
Okay.
And we're gonna cut another one to go behind it.
7 5/16.
to be in his comment coming up.
Yep. Good
Cool.
deal. Now we gotta try to drill through it. Huh?
Yeah. Not too much aluminum chips. Some. Still lay down a tarp.
Got some of them.
Yep.
Oh, I don't think she's gonna make it.
What, that battery die?
It almost made it through one of them. Pretty deep. I'm on 2. Let's see if it likes it a little easier or slow. Not really. The thing will catch and cut my freaking gut right here. Go, baby, go.
You got them spinning everywhere.
There it goes.
Oh, goodness. It's stuck together.
It's got no bolts in it. I wonder if it... There it goes.
Cool.
Is it cutting down? Can you see it? Oh, we bottomed out.
Okay, we bottomed out.
Okay, so it's inch and 3/8. So if you go by a Harbor Freight winch, we're spilling. No,
Great.
everywhere. Inch and 3/8. You can see I wasn't quite centered. Oh, I was going off center too. I might have trashed it.
I couldn't even tell in the video that it was off.
It's way crooked. Dang it.
Dang it. Well, let's put it on and find out. Dang it.
I should have had it up there and looked at it. I mean, it might still hold. I mean, it's pretty thick. I only took a little out. I mean, at least it should be.
Markets will already anticipate 3 rate hikes for next year. And the Fed really delivered in terms of cloud moving higher.
Isn't that where we wanted it? Up there?
Yeah, ideally. Actually, with, I don't know which one. I think the bigger tooth goes on the front, I think, actually. I think the smaller one goes here. I think. What did I do that for? Here. Too far over. No, too close. It's gotta go the other way. Yeah, it's gotta go. We'll have it welded on the hub anyways. Yeah. We need to weld the hub to it anyways. We need to weld that to it. But for right now, we could actually work on just getting this mounted to it. I mean, we could cut a key in. Did we get? We didn't get
the keys. No.
Oh, dang it.
We had them in our hand, but I put them up.
This stuff is thick. It's thick. I'm gonna bang through it. Hey, before I bust through it, let's go and mark this one. It only mounts by these 2 bolts. That's funny.
I guess unless we find we need more mounting bolts. break them or something. Then we'll drill more holes in it. Maybe with an actual like drill press.
Not there yet.
Getting there. No, I just cleaned that mess up.
That one broke through.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, got a one.
No one made it.
Whoa. Check.
That one made it. That
Oh.
one made it. Okay.
Clean this up again.
Yeah.
Okay, now how the heck was it again? Okay. Yeah, crap everywhere. Now that's going inside like that. This is going
Under it.
this way like that.
Yep. Now we have to drill a hole through there.
Not yet. Let's mount these first.
Not yet.
Oh yeah. You're right. We'll put this on here though, and get an idea. I wish I had a couple more washers. I'd like to put a washer on both of them.
I have big ones. They're over there.
Yeah, I just don't have any room. I don't know if I want to use the interlock washer. I'd rather just tighten it. But oh well. That was good.
Okay.
Let's just see if this one's good too. Yep. Okay. All right, good deal. So we got to put this on now. Now that it's mounted.
This is gonna be fun. This will be multitasking. Rice is not bolted. Got the grinder chopped up.